Haymon strikes a deal with Amazon Prime. No reason that he shouldn't. Nonetheless, PBC still put on the biggest fights of this year. That's what a lot of people say. And it's true. PBC has put on the biggest fights of this year. The issue is, I would love for that to solely be the case with PBC, but the truth of the matter is that should be the case with PBC, being that you have the biggest star roster in boxing. So they still managed to put on the biggest fights of the year without trying. You know, that's them not trying. Now, the thing with the Amazon deal is, now, it's cool we got another platform to watch boxing. The other issue is that Al Haymon didn't get no funds to pay these boxers that he spoiled so much. So the question is, yeah, we got a platform that we can watch boxing on, but will it be any better than what it was on Showtime? And I do not see how. I don't see how. Somebody like Al Haymon, he's going to always go down the hard way because he's been getting his way for too long by doing what he wanted to do. And the fact that you don't have the funds to pay these guys, I mean, let's keep in mind that we're talking about Javante, that they owe money. We talk about Deontay Wilder, that they owe money. We talk about Errol Spence, talked about his money. So it's the issue of having money there. So if you have a platform to stream boxing, but we don't have the funds to pay these guys to fight, how are we in any better position than when we was on Showtime? The only difference is we can stream it now. But what kind of fights we're going to get? What kind of numbers did Canelo versus Charlo do? What kind of numbers did Demetrius Andrade versus Benavidez do? From what I heard, it was only like 60K, which is not surprising because that's not a fight that you want to put on pay-per-view. So if he's going to continue to make moves like that, I don't see how going to Prime makes it any better, because you still got the same wizard behind the curtain. And the point is, are we going to get these fights? Now, being that how things rolled out, things should change. We should get the fights that we want, and we should get this, and we should get that. The problem is, how you going to get these guys to come out and fight after you've been paying them good for so long? Now they're actually going to have to earn that money, and they're out of sync. They're out of practice. They're not used to it. You know what I'm saying? They're not accustomed to it. They're used to doing a little bit of nothing and getting the most. So now you're actually going to have to fight these guys. And the only way that this stuff is even going to get close to working of how it used to work, and this is not just with PBC, this 2 times a year fighting doesn't cut it. A fighter needs to at least fight 3 times a year. At least, just to keep the sport up, entertaining, and to keep something popping. And that's everybody. But the truth of the matter is, we got a platform, but will the formula change? Will we still be getting the David Benavidez versus Andre pay-per-view fights that's really not worth pay-per-view? That's the real question. And I think he's going to continue to do the same thing again. You know, I wish it was something different, but I just got a feeling Al's going to go down the same road again, because he has no reason to do nothing different. And he definitely don't have the money that he did have when he was messing with Showtime. So even if he wants to change, I don't see how he's going to pull it off. But that's just my opinion.